Hello everybody, welcome to another podcast. And I am back with Mazzi again.
What's gravy, everybody?
Again!
I thought you were gone for good.
Again!
What are you...
It's, some complications with my, time machine, yeah.
You have your own time machine now?
Yeah, I know I learned my lesson, but I like to learn my lessons the hard way.
Huh. Alright, cool. We also got Wolcamophone here.
Hello.
We are in the year 1950.
A lot of juicy stuff happened back then.
The boomer year.
I've linked to Davy a documentary about racial discrimination in the 1950s.
Oh,
If you would be so kind as to show the audience, edit that in at this point.
No. It's not really funny, Wolcamophone.
It's really heart-wrenching, though, if you think about it.
Yeah, it really is.
There were some dark times in the past. But one thing about the past, though, is everything was more cheap.
Yeah, because of the Great Depression, probably.
Could be, but, like, I remember my dad telling me if you wanted to go see a movie, it was, like, only 50 cents or 25 cents or something like that.
Yeah, and shoes were probably like $25, and now shoes are like, oh, you can get them for like 5,000.
Stuff was probably still expensive.
Which is probably why Gone with the Wind got so much cash. Because everyone wanted to see it since it was cheap back then. One of the most highest grossing movies adjusted for inflation. With most attended. Something like that.
Are you just reading off Wikipedia for that?
No, he's
No.
not.
I swear you are.
No, I'm not.
He's just a movie critic.
Just something I read a while ago. I looked at all the highest grossing movies adjusted for inflation, and that was on the list.
What's inflation?
I don't know, it's just something I saw.
It's a fetish involving sticking a hose where the sun don't shine and then pumping air into yourself until your insides rupture. That's real. In terms of economics, though, it's when money becomes... It's when, because people sell stuff for more over time.
I can't see inflation the same way again. Kind of...
Because people start charging more and more for stuff over time, pays and prices and stuff like that naturally go up as well. Like, you buy something for $1, turn around and sell it for $1.25. That's like the basics of it.
Yeah. So let's see, what was the fashion in the 50s? Most popular fashion, what was hot back then?
Probably like skirts. I don't know.
A lot of fascists. People who were into fashion. There were a lot of fascists back in the 50s.
I think they had to go past their knees or else they were like considered thoughts.
That reminds me of... They also couldn't show their belly buttons on like TV shows or movies, I remember.
Kind of like school.
China. Oh.
Yeah. Apparently that was considered vulgar to show your belly button.
Chinese censorship.
Bro, I straight up walked into my school just in my shirt.
Seriously though, in China you can't show the soles of your feet. In China you can't show the soles of your feet because they're considered offensive for some reason. A lot of stuff doesn't make sense. I'm probably gonna get killed by the Chinese government now.
I don't even know what you said because we were like all talking at the same time.
Yeah, thanks for that.
Yeah, that's
Mazzi.
the thing about all these podcasts is you gotta let someone talk at some time and not interrupt. Like, if there's something you want to say, like, just, I don't know, give us a signal or something.
We should all like have a stick we pass around and just have a no talk. I mean, your turn to talk stick.
Yeah.
Here, let's use this pencil.
Alright, only thing is we can't poke Wally because, I don't know, on this device, it seems like it's starting to work better now. So I can call people.
You guys brought me back here. It's something better than Samurai Jack.
So, anything else you know about the 50s? Have you been around the 50s?
I took a history class. I think World War II ended.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's also the time that Fallout diverged in the timeline of alternate history. If you've ever played the Fallout games, I don't know.
Oh yeah, Fallout was invented back then.
Yeah, that's cool. That's a cool game.
That, yes, Fallout was invented.
I know. I was just scrolling with the audience. Like sometimes I like say really stupid things because people like, I don't know, they can like see me actually thinking.
I'm such a quirky girl.
It goes really like, it's really funny that they actually believe that I believe those things. And I say, bro, I'm just screwing with you. Just like, okay, I told somebody I believed in flat Earth, and they actually believed I think that. Like, I told them I believe in flat Earth, and I believe the moon landing was fake, and they said, oh, I believe you believe that. And I said, no, I'm screwing with
The
you.
Easter Bunny isn't real.
Wait, are you serious?
Wait, you said the Easter Bunny?
Not the Easter Bunny.
Hello? Wally.
What? Yes, I said the Easter Bunny. What do you want?
Oh, I thought you left or something.
I didn't.
Just making sure you're still
I'll never leave you.
Oh, okay, no.
Yeah.
The one's making a homo. I was just trying to.
Well,
I was just trying to be
gay.
funny. You see,
Yeah.
I like to say these things where I'm just kidding, and then people freak out, and they're like, "Well, you actually believed me?"
Well, never mind. It's just what you were talking about on the one podcast, like the first podcast, made me think something.
You assume a lot.
So, change of subject. So, long story short, threw my phone in the trash can. Any good memes? Like, catch me up on the memes, guys. I haven't seen memes in like 2 weeks.
Well, there's those Lego City memes.
Yeah, I should. Are there
Oh.
memes like on YouTube? Like, are current memes on YouTube at all?
Comment awards is where you go for your memes.
On YouTube?
Yeah, sure. I mean,
Because I'm taking. I don't really like. I don't like social media anymore because it's just like too much drama, and I noticed it like when I threw my phone in the trash. Like
the Lego City memes.
my phone was just like so slow. It was making me mad, so I just threw it in the trash and it didn't work. And like I noticed, I'm like so much more calm and peaceful
we got
now
a
that I
spoiled
got
millennial.
Facebook and Instagram.
Yeah, that's cool. That I honestly I agree. Like sometimes I'll get really tired of social media. Like it's too much drama. People can get political, and I don't know. It just it's
This is
it
good.
can all be a mess sometimes.
Let's why switch over to Twitter, because there's something for everyone on there.
Yeah.
Instagram is just the same trash, different paint.
Yeah, and people keep reposting TikTok stuff on there, which is super annoying.
This is gonna sound.
Oh,
really,
they do that on Twitter too, but it's like easier to just block people.
This is gonna
But,
sound.
yeah.
Sorry.
You can block the people who like the bot accounts for like advertising and stuff. Granted, they still show up because there's like a million of them, but you can still block them. By default, I just blocked all the Disney stuff because I was tired of it.
Old Giznip.
I don't think there are any meme accounts though. There is one that's like, how am I supposed to eat my pizza without my drink? And it's like that, sprawled out across the whole account.
I don't know. I'm thinking about just like getting a flip phone next time I get a phone, just so like I won't be tempted to get social media or fall into that trap.
That's smart.
I'd want to get a flip phone too, but I'd like to access the internet and stuff still.
Yeah, I mean I have a computer though. Like
Just because I'm tired of all the stuff Apple does.
yeah, and
They say stuff like, "Oh, we have your privacy in mind." That pretty much just means that we get to hoard more data, and we're gonna keep it to ourselves.
my ex had a
And even then, they could easily go back on that if they wanted.
I was gonna say before you cut me off, my ex had a flip phone and like for some reason she was able to like access Instagram and stuff on it. It was kind of weird though.
Some flip phones are weird like that.
Like why not just get a normal phone if you're gonna be like that?
My dad used to have a flip phone.
Like
But I just had an iPod back then. I'd never had a flip phone.
since World War III is coming up, we should all cop Nokias because
World War III is not coming up.
no, it's a joke. Like because Nokia is like
Unless it's Armageddon.
yeah, because like Nokia is like a bombshell in World War III. I kind of thought it was comical. You guys didn't laugh.
Not funny. Didn't laugh. No, I'm just kidding.
I say that to my siblings all the time, and they all think I'm like being rude. They're like, it's a meme.
It's a meme, you dip.
It's a meme, you dip. Wasn't that, wait, that was, I remember that was from, like, a cringe of the week that Filthy Frank used to do. Sit down and take a seat, 'cause you're about to see the new cringe of the week. So, yeah, about the, yeah, about what I was saying, sit down and take a seat. That, cringe of the week by Filthy Frank. I don't. He only did that like
Twice.
no, like 4 times, I think.
Twice.
3 or 4 times, something like that.
Twice of what twice is. Yeah.
There was one he did about Game Shakers, that Nickelodeon show. And then
I don't even know what that is.
You don't want to know. If it'll save your brain cells if you don't look it up. But he also did this feminist Bruce Lee thing. This fat big lady that works at Burger King just yelling at some kid about abortion or whatever. And then there was this one about that kid saying, "It's a meme, you dip." And he's wearing a Minecraft shirt.
I don't see
Like a
how
Minecraft sweatshirt.
I don't see how abortion is a meme. It's kind of like sad though.
I never said abortion was a meme.
I know, but the kid thinks so.
No, that was a different one. The one abortion I was talking about was the feminist, big feminist lady that works at Burger King. This is a different one with the kid with the Minecraft shirt. He was talking about the "hello, this is dog" meme or something.
And then the lady just comes up to her and be like, "You kids can't breathe!" And then she just smacks his head clean off his body. Totally decapitates him.
Yeah. And you think you'd be on the other kid's side, but in the end, they're all idiots. Just like Papa Franku said. So anyways, moving on. Do you know any memes recently, Wally?
No.
You haven't been...
I think I've left the memescape, kind of.
How could you, Lane?
If you guys want to know one thing, look up Mobility Mary. It's apparently this person who like archives footage of her on a scooter going through LA complaining about like handicap accessibility, but all the videos are like videos of her like rolling in intersections and being like, "Watch where you're going! You almost hit me and killed me!" It's amazing. There's like a whole podcast done by the guys who did, what do you call it? Down the Rabbit Hole. Frederick Knudsen.
Funny.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll have to listen to that. So, oh yeah, another thing about the 50s. Where's something historical that happened in the 1950s? Like, is there like a major historical event that happened at those times?
I'm sure there was a few, yeah, but I can't remember. I haven't gotten there in history class.
I do know one thing about the 50s. November 5th, 1955, which was the day Doc Brown invented time travel, is when he was standing on a toilet, putting a clock on or something, and he fell, and he hit his head on the toilet, and he had a vision which gave him the idea for the flux capacitor, which is what makes time travel possible.
But really, what actually happened, if you look at the director's notes, is that Doc Brown died from that concussion. That's, and the whole movie was just a dream inside of his head before he died.
So, the Back to the Future was actually an illusion?
Yeah. None of it's real, man. But you think time travel is just something that's like, oh, yeah, let's go back in time.
Yeah, it's all alternate history that never happened. Basically.
This is only one joke, huh?
What's going on?
You never knew it.
What the heck? What was that?
What was what? I don't know what you're talking about.
It sounded like a fire truck or something. Yeah, what is
Catching you guys off.
Is this a part of the script?
What script?
There's no script for this.
There's no script for this. Yeah, we're just doing a podcast. We're traveling back and forth. It's Davy And Mazzi Adventures with Wolcamophone in the background, messing up the whole thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a good title.
That's a good subtitle, yeah. Put that on the thing, or else you guys owe me. I'm gonna sue you all. You guys owe me $1 million if you don't put that in. And you have to put Batman in there as well,
Batman.
because he also signed the paper for the rights of the thing, and you need to use his imagery in order for him to get paid for it.
Alright. We'll do that. I got this. I looked up some things that happened back then. Oh yeah, rock and roll started in 1951.
It didn't sound anything like you'd think it did, though. It was Elvis dancing around with a guitar, being like,
You ain't nothing but a hound dog.
I ain't nothing but a hound dog.
Yeah.
One my mom likes in the ghetto is.
Huh. Oh yeah, my mom likes the song "Memories" from Elvis Presley. another song. I forget what it's called. I heard it from Lilo and Stitch. They mentioned Elvis a few times on that movie. Stitch was dressed up as Elvis at a beach, and everyone just started taking
I loosely remember something about that.
Yeah, everybody was taking pictures of him at the beach. It was all flash photography, and then it triggered him and just send people running for the hills.
What's a flash photography?
Flash photography.
When you take a
when the camera does that huge bright light thing,
that
flashes
huge bright
at
flash
you
thing, yeah.
to light up the image
Yeah.
as it's being taken.
Yeah.
I see.
Cause you need to have something in the movies where like the person in the camera looks the flash and they just get fucking stunned by it. Because of course they do, because that's totally how flash photography camera works.
Yeah. Almost like something everyone uses when some popular star on a red carpet is walking down.
Dude, that would be kind of like overstimulating if you think about it.
It probably fucking is being a superstar.
I would like, when I get famous, like, I don't know, I'll probably just be a homebody.
The first organ transplant happened in 1950.
Beautiful.
You guys are looking off the Wikipedia.
You gotta go to the underground stuff.
It's Google. Get it right.
Wayne goes to the underground stuff, like the dark web and Tumblr.
The dark side of the web.
Well, Tumblr's not really that dark anymore.
They Tumblr. They nerfed Tumblr. It used to be a cesspool, now it's an even bigger cesspool. That didn't happen in the 50s, though. I don't even go there anymore. That was just like a one-flick thing that I thought I could do, but now it's trash.
Yeah.
None of the people I can find on there are even there anymore. Because anything could have been tagged and removed and your account deleted.
Half of these things that happen, like, they're all political.
Yeah, well, like I said, war happened in the fuck.
Yeah, they had the Korean War started in the 50s.
You ever see those memes, like, not to get political, but
Joseph Stalin died at 1953.
what a beautiful man.
A very bad boy with a fancy stash.
You bad boy! Yeah, bad. He put you in gulag.
I'm bad to the bone. Bad. I'm bad to the bone. Oh, they figured out in 1954 that cigarettes cause cancer.
Cigarettes.
I've been on the cigarettes for like 20 years now, and I gotta say, my lungs
They're getting healthier.
My lungs have been getting much more strong and immune to smoke.
Yeah, I've been doing the same thing
I've
for
been
like
doing cigarettes
30 years.
for 30 years, and now I have a drink in my throat. Hello, David. How are you doing? I sound like a...
You do that too good, shut up. Quit.
I'm doing great.
Just cursed.
I sound like a weak.
What has this come to?
It's becoming to like a... I don't know what this has become.
And we got the record scratch in the background.
We got the
I'm trying
Vietnam
to-
War. We got the Vietnam War starting in November 1st,
got the Vietnam
1955. I remember that day. I was just a young lad in my mother's neighborhood. She was fixing me some banana cream pie, and she said it was from my grandma's, and my grandma made the best coconut cream pie. I just wanted the cream.
Oh my goodness. What?
What are you guys even talking about?
That sounded so bad.
What is this show?
I don't know anymore. There's the first atomic submarine launched. Atomic bombs.
My first ride is gonna be a submarine.
Ooh. That would be cool.
You ever see one of those hot dog cars?
Yeah.
Dude, I saw one of those in real life when I was like 5. I just remember it for some reason.
I've seen a lemon car.
What if like the hot dog car was like my first car I ever get? That'd be pretty awesome. Just pull up to school in those and get all the ladies. Hey, I wanna hop on my hot dog. Okay, that didn't sound good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't get to that territory.
Sorry, but I mean you kind of did with the. I just wanted the cream. I just wanted the cream.
I wanted the cream on the coconut pie. Okay.
Yeah, you can't get on me.
You can't. This day and age, we can't say some things now because it sounds too dirty.
Like I can't say I want to hop on my hot dog when I'm talking about a hot dog car.
Yeah, no, people will think they're talking about something else.
Yeah, like why would they think that? That's just inhumane.
This is a vulgar society we live in.
Such peasants.
It's such a vulgar and perverted society that we live in now. Oh, I saw this meme. There's like this picture of Rosa Parks, and it's on the back of the bus. Like,
I don't get it.
I guess like back then, like the blacks always had to sit on the back of the bus. They never got to sit on the black people. They never got to sit in the front of the bus. They always had to sit on the back of the bus.
Hush that, fellas.
That's why there's that song.
People are talking trumpet.
Lane is not funny.
That's why you got.
That's
that
an Outcast song. What are you on about?
No, but it's a serious matter. It's like history.
There's still, yeah.
I don't.
Outcast was also
I don't
serious.
cuss. I wanna ride on the front of the bus.
No, that one. Not that one. The Outcast song.
I don't know what song you're talking
Outcast, the rap group? Are you talking about?
Yes, the rap group.
Yeah, they slap.
They made a song called Rosa Parks, and it was this. Yes.
Do you like Wu-Tang at all?
I don't know Wu-Tang, no.
They're kind of like.
I know they did a thing with Limp Bizkit.
Oh yeah, Limp Bizkit. I've heard of those.
Limp Bizkit.
What? They did one of the Undertaker's theme songs. You know that song? Keep rolling, 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 rolling. Keep rolling, rolling.
That was also Limp Bizkit.
Yeah, the Undertaker used to come out to that in wrestling with a motorcycle. He was called the American Badass.
Kind of like me.
Maybe.
I'm the American.
Oh, you know what?
Softy.
You know what I just realized?
The
According to
American
this
soft
Wikipedia.
boy, I guess.
You know what I just realized? According to Wikipedia, in 1955, Alaska and Hawaii became the 49th and 50th U.S. states. So they were both added to America apparently in 1959, which is something I never knew until now. That's one good thing about going back here, is you can learn more about history by experience. This is one good thing about going back to the past. So,
Batman.
Batman.
Don't start with the thing. I just said it once.
Oh, I thought you were gonna keep.
No.
Oh. Okay. So, you wanna know how I got these scars? No, I'll
I said that.
Okay.
Stop!
Stop it! Ah,
Stop right there.
stop right there, criminal scum! You violated the law. Pay the court a fine or serve your sentence. Your stolen goods are now
forfeit.
No, I swear, I thought you was 18.
Whoa, no, that's not even the.
Okay.
Alright, should we move on?
Sure.
Yeah, let's move on. Let's move on before we get into some dark territory. Oh, Disneyland opened in 1955.
Dude, if
Or
you think about it,
Disneyland.
Disneyland.
Think of that for a second. How weird would it be to make an amusement park surrounded around cartoon characters?
Yeah.
Like it's an animation studio, but like they're like, dude, what if we made like a bunch of roller coasters and stuff? And then a bunch of kids died on them, but of course no one talks about that. And then people make shock videos about it on YouTube.
Dude, Disneyland is actually pretty creepy. Like if you like know about it.
Yeah, I was always.
It's only creepy because again, more creepypastas, and a lot of people are like, a lot of people can't fathom to see their image of Disney shattered.
Like just the Mickey Mouse is just a scary dude. Like you never know who's under there.
Yeah. I was always scared of mascots as a kid for some reason.
Dude, when I was like 12,
Yeah, who thinks mascots are a good idea? Let's have like a guy dressed up in a suit with a giant head, and then let's make him walk around children and be like, they're not even allowed to talk in his suit.
It's
when
like,
I was like 12, like I thought I was like, I don't know, but I jumped on a mascot's back like 5 times. And like,
You shouldn't have done that.
yeah, I shouldn't have, because then I felt really bad because I told my dad because I thought it was so funny. He was like, that could have been a girl under there. You just hurt her back, and I just felt so bad then.
well, one time, we were eating at Chick-fil-A at like the food court at the mall years ago, and there used to be like this cow mascot that would just walk around, and me and my sister were super scared of it, so we went and hid in the bathroom, and my dad's out there panicking where we went, and we didn't
Wait,
want
you went
the...
to the bathroom with your sister? You went in
No,
the girls' bathroom?
No. Like the entrance to the bathroom. We
Okay,
didn't go
that
in
makes
the
sense.
bathroom. Okay.
My pants were slipping, and I was getting down to pull them.
What?
What?
Wayne, how does that relate to this conversation?
Yeah.
Honestly, how does that relate?
It was some funny video I found somewhere. Is the kid was like, I deleted the virus. I had a virus on my computer and I deleted it.
Oh yeah, it was like Doge and like, yeah.
It wasn't Doge, it was just text.
But you know what I'm talking about? That Doge meme.
That Doge meme. Where the hell did Doge get a revival?
Because Doge is.
Ares! Destroy my enemies! And my life is yours! How are y'all doing?
What was that?
I'm just keeping the vibes fresh around here. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you for your vibes, Lane.
Thanks for the vibe check.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how are you vibing? My vibe is 11 out of 10.
1 out of 10?
11 out of 10.
Oh, 11 out of 10.
Vibing.
No, that just sounds like 1 out of 10 if you ask me.
No, I'm just vibing a little bit too hard. My drip is insane.
If you vibe too hard, you'll automatically fail the vibe check. You know that.
No. You're like the vibe chief. The chief of the vibe village.
The vibe village?
Wrong one.
I hope I don't get copyrighted for this.
Is it monetized?
No, but I've gotten 1 or 2 videos taken down for copyright though.
Oh man, that's not cool.
Yeah,
Just
it was
just
for
edit it down to like the 1 second. No.
it was for Back to the Future ride on Minecraft.
I don't understand why they do that. Like, it's parodies.
Yeah, I don't know. They're all just a bunch of just a bunch of.
I forget what this one is. Alright, never mind. I don't want to know.
Please don't play that again.
What was it?
No, no.
That sounded good though. I don't get it.
David, do you know what it is?
I don't know what it is. What is it?
Me neither. I have it labeled as Santa rap. That's all I have, though. For it, I don't know.
Ah. Okay then. Any
I want
other?
to hear the Santa rap, Lane.
No, don't.
If we do, we're all scared of it now. We can just edit shit out, though.
Save it for after.
Editing.
Save it for the ending. If
Save
it's
it for after. No, save it for after the podcast. So.
Speaking of which, how long have we been going?
It's been 39 minutes so far. So we're more than halfway done. I like that sound
That
effect.
gave me an eargasm.
Ear? Yes.
Yeah, it's like it's so cool. It's just like my
Okay,
ears,
that-
like you get the rest.
Yeah.
That was like an autistic moment for me. By the way, I am, so I can say that still.
Well, just a little bit though, aren't you? Like you just have a slight.
Just a little.
No, I'm have high functioning autism.
Oh.
Honestly, I kind of like being autistic. Like it sounds weird, but I just like it because like I get to there's like a lot of like people with it that I got to know, and like they're pretty cool. And like yeah, I can just I feel like I have the ability to just like help people out and stuff.
Yeah, that sounds cool. At the same time, it's like you have a better, you get to meet your heroes. It seems like.
What do you mean?
Like if like some actor who plays like a Marvel superhero or like their favorite WWE wrestler would always go and see a person with all kinds of like
You mean
health
you talking
problems.
about that one thing where the dude's about to die and like
Yeah, and all of their
okay, that's different. You don't die from autism. No, I know what you mean though. Like
well,
people
they
with, like,
they make them
special-
feel
yeah,
special
like, people
though.
with special.
That's what
needs,
I'm
like,
trying. That's what I was trying to say. Like I wasn't trying to be all
Yeah, I know.
dark. I'm not trying.
I have a dark.
This
mind.
wasn't supposed to mean dark humor. It's just
I have
something
dark humor. Okay.
that
Yeah.
sounds nice.
The
Sounds
thing is-
wholesome.
For me, Goku would have to come into life for me to meet him. That's kind of my hero.
Hey, Goku's cool, but
Yeah, I might paint a mural of him on my bedroom wall. I've been pretty into drawing recently, and my mom's like, "Why don't you paint a mural on your wall?" So I'm gonna like paint a mural of like Goku as a bodybuilder, and like just to motivate me.
mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the most handsomest king of them all?
Oh, do you know what murals are?
Murals?
Like just like kind of like a dedication.
Nah.
It's just like big painting.
Big painting.
Yeah. I'm just gonna have like my whole wall is gonna be like painted with like I'm gonna paint like Goku on there. It's gonna be lit.
Oh, that's cool. I just put posters on my wall.
My whole
Pretty
bed,
basic
Bro.
teenage room.
I took my bed out and turned it into an art studio. It's like lit.
Yeah. But this room, I try to make more edgy. The edgy boy with the edgy memes on his walls.
What if I made a painted or like something like a poster with all the memes on it and gave it to you?
Yeah, sure, you can do that, I guess.
I've been thinking about like making like a model. Yeah, dude.
Stop.
No, it's not.
Oh, well, what's the difference? They're both evil.
You need to take a fucking history class, buddy.
I don't care about history, okay?
Then you're gonna be doomed to repeat history if
No,
you don't
bro,
know.
I'm almost finished with history. Like, I might finish my, cause like, I'm homeschooled now. Like, I might finish my course like next week, but I got like a 64%, whatever that is.
Nice, we're both homeschoolers.
It's probably like a D- or an F, but whatever. I'm still graduating. That made no sense.
Yeah, you're a junior, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
If I go to like the board, well, it's not like
Junior! Junior!
I was gonna say something, but okay. What's that from? VeggieTales?
No, it's the
Yes.
sure, yeah.
No, wait, guys, I got it. Junior!
I will take off his ears.
Oh, Junior!
I really do understand. You got this stuff.
Alright.
Can someone explain this whole thing to me? Like what is Junior? And
If
why
it could
is-
be explained, it would not be put into the podcast.
Like
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
saying Junior and you're blasting Stolen. Like why?
It's-
It just doesn't make sense. It is frustrating.
This will make these podcasts interesting. You have any other sound effects to add?
Hold on. I don't think I do.
Such an original joke. Just communist music and then Junior.
Who is this Junior?
No one. Joe Mama.
Not Joe Mama. See what I did there? Not Joe Mama.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah,
When the teacher
we got like
says, "Who
another
is
50.
Joe?"
Who's
during
Joe?
attendance.
Yeah. Even though we've already mentioned Joe Mama before. And back in 2010. So, yeah, 1940s. That'll be the next podcast, which was when the World Wars happened.
Very tragic.
Yeah. Now I'm not.
But very interesting too.
Yeah, it is interesting. Like, I want to figure out who started these wars and all that, and why there were wars, and why are wars a thing? Why is this a thing? Why is this in existence? Why is anything in existence anymore? I don't understand.
That's really just philosophy and religion, to be honest. That's why I love philosophy. I just get to understand what's behind the people's minds. Maybe you would like philosophy.
Okay, can you?
Try to have a philosophical discussion.
Alright, we're trying to have.
A
There's
philosophical
gonna be
discussion.
music playing, and then they're not gonna be able to hear that music. They're just gonna hear your stupid sound effects. People are gonna be so confused. It's like, why is there like 20
Why is
sounds
there
going
GameCube
on?
music? Why is the Russian Revolution happening again?
No Russian Revolution. Wait,
Is-
what?
Is
It's
that
happening.
even in the 50s?
No,
Stalin?
the communist revolution happened in like the 30s.
No, majestic
I
Stalin.
plan on going back to the 30s. That's actually part of my list of plans here of all the years I'm going to. I just crossed off 1960. I was with Jake. 1950. I'm here with you guys. Next, we're going to 1940. And then we're going to go back to 1930, 1920. But then after 1920, we're going to go just a little like further back instead of going back every decade. Decided to go back to 1880 because the cowboys were back there with the horses and stuff, and I thought that was cool. And then 1776, which was when the Declaration of Independence was signed. And then I plan on going back to 1660. Now I don't know what's all in 1660 yet. 1350 were the medieval times, and then after that, then yeah, we'll head back to 2020 because I don't see anywhere else to go after
It
that.
has to have been an hour now. I mean,
I'm kind
what
of
are we doing?
It hasn't been a full hour yet. It's still another 10 minutes.
That's usually when you.
So,
Well, we're different. We go beyond expectations.
we go up to the great beyond. To infinity and beyond an hour.
Yes, sir.
That's how every podcast is going to work. We have to go an hour.
You have to be
So
better
that-
than the other podcasts, I guess.
That's another thing that powers the time.
Some
travel.
podcasts last like 3 hours, man.
Then we'll go 6 hours. Wait, no, don't quote me on that.
Well, that's another thing about this time travel. It's like you have to discuss stuff if you want to go back. It's another thing that powers the time machine. It's like that episode of SpongeBob where like they go to Atlantis and they have to sing to go travel, but instead with this, like, you have to discuss stuff for an hour, so it'll power it to go back to where you want it to go. So that's why we have to do these podcasts, so that we can go back and experience stuff with our discussions and recording. So that's why this is a thing. Why back in 1960s that was a thing, and so on. So that's why everything is how it is now. So yeah, that's the plan for the podcasts coming up. It's gonna be it's been an interesting trip so far. I've really learned a lot of stuff. Like, the 1980s were a really fun year. It seemed like there was a lot of cool stuff in the 80s. 1955, back in like the famous Hill Valley lightning storm, and November 12th in an alternate universe. Now that was cool, of course. I would like to go back to there if possible. If this machine can go to different dimensions. If it can go to that alternate dimension, then yeah, that would be sweet. Because you already know I love Back to the Future a lot. That's why I mentioned that, because it's 1955 and that was the year they went back to in the first film. And then they go back to 1955 again, and this is the third one. They're in 1955 again, in the beginning of the third one. And then again the third one, again the third one, again the third one, so on.
Gotcha.
Uh-oh. Drop something. So, yeah. So, what are you looking forward to in this time, for the rest of this time travel adventure?
Gaining time travel. What was that, Lane? Gaining more like knowledge about myself through these more like spiritual knowledge through the time travel.
Yeah.
Like gain more self-realization.
Yeah. That's cool. For me, like, I don't know, like, I've always wanted to like go back and see what actually happens in history, because you gotta realize not everybody is gonna be right about historical stuff. So I want to go back and see what actually happened and prove that what happened actually happened, and whatever then the crap they'll teach at schools.
Yeah, school actually lies about history a little bit. Like, they don't teach us about like real stuff. Like, they don't teach us cool stuff like about ancient Egypt and aliens and stuff like that.
Yeah. So that's one reason why I wanted to come back here, because I wanted to have like that true knowledge.
Dude, we should go to ancient Egypt.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe. I don't know, like, I already have like a list planned of where it's all taking us, so I don't know, maybe we can. It's hard to tell, because I have like a timeline already planned out on this, so it's hard to say, I guess. Just have to find out. And it sounds like you really like history too, don't you, Wally? Is that
There's
like
some stuff I know.
Yeah.
I'm not the biggest fan of. I'm not a history buff, but
Yeah.
like, I know some things, some details.
You seem like you have somewhat interest in it though. You talk about the communism and all that, like Mr. Stalin.
Did somebody say no?
I know what you're gonna do, and you're not gonna do it.
I wasn't gonna do it.
Yeah,
I
no.
was gonna...
For enough.
Joke's on you! I actually did it. No.
Okay, I shouldn't have said that, but
Who isn't though? Just for meme standards.
Oh, we're going back to meme standards.
That is. Like I said, I'm not a history buff. I couldn't rattle anything off to you that I found interesting at this very moment.
Yeah. Would you have ever wanted to time travel though, if you could? And if you
It'd
did,
be too confusing.
yeah. But if what if you even wanted to? Like, would there be like at least one timeline that you'd like to go to?
I'd go to the one where Facebook wasn't a thing, and Disney, and that's pretty much it.
Giznip.
Whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, do you got a favorite, like, company or something, like, something that's like Giznip, but, like, better?
No.
No. You'll just watch, like, any other company, like, besides Disney, like, Warner Bros. Or Universal?
I don't care about those either. I don't like stuff like that, actually, no.
You're just not a big movie guy?
Nickelodeon.
I'm not a big movie guy.
The old
I don't
Nick-
watch TV. I don't watch movies. If something is like cartoons on Netflix that they have, I might watch it.
Yeah.
I got rid of my Netflix, sadly.
Yeah, we don't have Netflix anymore either. I never really watched Netflix anyways. All I watched was the B movie that one time.
I'm kind of sad though, because they have like this cyberpunk thing I wanted to watch because like I'm really into cyberpunk and I heard about this one show. And I was like, dang. we should go watch
Blade Runner?
it. No, I don't know what it's called, but it's a newer Netflix original.
It sounds. Isn't that like a video game?
No, it's a movie series of like 3 movies.
Oh,
Dude, I watched Tommy Boy for the first
because
time last
I
night.
know Keanu Reeves announced something, and I thought it said like Cyberpunk or something. That's why I said like
Cyberpunk 2077, yeah.
yeah.
Blade
yeah.
Runner is something else.
Oh,
Will Keanu Reeves
Which
even
was
be
why I
alive
said-
in 2077?
what?
Will Keanu Reeves even be alive in 2077?
Well, how old is he now?
I don't know.
I guess it depends on his age.
Bro, that's like crazy. Like, think of it. Like, we could potentially be around till like 2100. That's actually really crazy to think about.
Alright, I'll look it up. He's 55, so don't know if he
Oh, sadly.
Yeah, I don't know if he will.
It's actually crazy that we
But-
will live to see 2077. That just, I don't know, it just sounds crazy. Like,
I
so
don't-
futuristic.
I don't know though, like what if the world ended before 2100 though?
could.
Like, what if we get to be alive to see the end?
Be pretty cool, but I don't know. When I hear about like the end times and stuff, sometimes it kind of scares me, even though like I know I'm gonna be safe. It just kind of like sounds like. I mean, if somebody told you the world's gonna catch on fire and all this, like it sounds kind of scary.
Like, it's like I've just heard it's gonna be like Noah's flood, except for water, they're gonna use fire. It's gonna be all fire instead of water.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be worse than the flood.
Yeah, but we finna be safe though. We got Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, this has been the year 1950. Things look more decent actually back here. Like, my mom always told me things were more decent back then, and it's actually pretty true. Like, there's a lot of people around that dress so nice and clean.
Bougie.
Yeah. That's one thing I like. It's one thing I like about this, and I know there's just one thing, like, whenever you go to a gas station to like refill your tank, a bunch of these guys will come and like clean your windshield and change your tire or whatever, just clean up your car
And offer
for
you
a very cheap price. Well, they won't offer you. I don't know if they offer you cigarettes, but
Just wanted to use that voice again. I tried to sound like I'm from New Jersey, but it didn't work.
Yeah. It reminds me of this one commercial. This old lady had like this hole in her esophagus or whatever. He's like, I've been a smoker for 40 years. It's not worth it. Please, don't do drugs. Don't smoke, kids.
Don't do kids, don't smoke drugs.
Wait, what?
Ah! Honey, empty out my ashtray. Ah!
Okay. Don't know if you want to move in the microphone too much, but okay. Anyways, this has been 1950. We're here with Mazzi,
Peace out.
and then we're here, and then it's been with Wolcamophone 2 here. What? Okay, whatever. And then of course your host as always, Davy the Butcher. Cause I feel like I'm the only host here now. Cause I do most of the stuff.
Yeah, the channel is,
Yeah.
I'd say I'm the co-owner, but Davy's like the official owner, cause like he puts like a lot of effort into, which I admire that. Puts a lot of effort into it.
Yeah. So I guess basically this is just my show, but mainly. But it's still called the Davy and Mazzi show, but mainly it's like my thing. But yeah, this.
I guess I'm just like the occasional co-owner.
Yeah, you are. So yeah, this has been 1950s with these guys. I'll see you guys in the 40s.
This has been Keka Cringe with Wolcamophone. Davy, please show me your meme.
Okay, here it is.
This is Mighty Kek. Now, Mazzi, would you please show me your meme?
Here you go.
Okay. Now let's see here. Oh. Oh no.
Okay.
Alright, have a fun time.
Are you done? Okay. Alright. So we'll see once again. See you guys in the 40s.
Must stay.
Yeah. Bye.